Good morning, guys. So it's really early. I actually woke up before all the kids this morning. So I've got some stuff that I need to get done. I'm going to try to get started. I've got a whole big old mess going on behind me there. And I've got some DIYs that I want to get wrapped up while they're still sleeping. That I just fed the baby, so hopefully she will sleep long enough for me to get something done. I do have this DIY I was working on, and just like a covered pumpkin. I've got that going on, and then I've got some other stuff I'm going to show you that I've already done, but I'm going to try to get my work table cleaned off so that I can get in my attic and get all my fall stuff done out and kind of start painting some of it, because I have a lot of stuff in there that I want to get done. And like my piano is like a wreck because I've just been taking stuff off of there, and that lamp does not belong there at all. Just kind of playing around with some stuff, but I've got to get some stuff put down from the attic. I've got to get a lot of cleaning done in the kitchen. I'm going to go through my food today. I've got like 10 pounds of ground beef to cook and meatloaf for tonight. And I've got some chicken that I'm going to put in the crock pot, just like I normally do. If you've watched my old videos from meal prep and stuff, I actually did meal plan. Hopefully it's going to be a start to a very productive day. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and show you some of the DIYs that I've been working on. There's a lot going on this table, but here are the most simplest and quickest things I've done. I saw this sign very similar to this at Hobby Lobby. It was $6, and then like 40% off. It's still like $3 something, I think. Anyway, this is a dollar store frame. I tried to pick out the most beveled edge looking one, the largest looking 5x7, and I just typed this up on my computer, and I also did this one for Let's Stay Home. I'm gonna put this one in my bedroom, but I just typed these up on my computer, printed them off behind, because I didn't have antique white paper, and that's not stark white. It's I took a color picker and I chose the color, and then I just added it like a square background. When I printed them off, I just cut them out. So that is more of like an antique white looking off-white color behind there. Kids, don't wake up. I'm gonna wake them up. I didn't even rinse my paint out because it's been so crazy. So this DIY, so these are the colors that I'm kind of going with. So this is a DIY done from the Dollar Tree, and if you follow Auntie Cuckoo, she's doing the Pumpkin Palooza thing where you can share your crafts for under $5, and all these really are really good crafts for fall DIY repurposing. So I'm going to turn it over and show you what I did. You can see the signs that I had purchased from Dollar Tree, and this glitter thing was over this. So this was $1 for these, and then $1. So $3. This little stand is one of the ones off of these. These both have these stands. I actually have another one right here. So what I did was I took them all apart. I do not recommend taking, this has like that burlap stuff on it. This one did too. Do not take that off because there's so much glitter on there. I had to vacuum. Are you awake? Why is he sleeping so good, huh? Why is he sleeping so good? Okay, so let's try this again with a baby in tow. So you can see what I've done, which products I purchased, and then I'll turn it over. So I took and I painted. There's a lot of detail in these. It's not really showing on my camera, probably because of where I'm standing. But this was antique white and some brown. That brown just dabbed in there with a light, very dry brush. I've done the same thing with the brown on these. This one was antique white and like a lime green, and it turned out just the perfect color that I was looking for. And then I done this one like a darker green. It actually shows up a little lighter on the camera. Trying to see if I can get the color right. But anyway, that is my Pumpkin Palooza under $5 craft. It will stand. It'll stand like so. And I did play around with some words on this, but I really didn't like them. I just liked it plain and simple. I'll probably put some candles in front of it or something like that. And I did want to mention on this pumpkin, now this is not the side that I'm doing. This is the side that's going to be showing. So on this, I actually use this peaches and cream yarn. I've still got my white roll, but working on that, and I bought some green just in case I wanted to add that to something as well. I thought maybe some pumpkins or something that I have from the Dollar Tree from years past that I want to cover and don't feel like painting or just want to add some texture. So we'll see what happens with that. And then I have all this fabric, and I actually made this little, are you trying to get your passy? Okay, so I actually made this little pumpkin, and I just followed Auntie Cuckoo's DIY tutorial on this. It didn't turn out as well as I thought it would. So this one's pretty rough, but I've got some more. I actually did that at like 1 o'clock in the morning, sitting in the dark in my living room, and it was a mess. I didn't have the right stuff in the pillow that I was going to throw away, and I ripped it open. It was like this foam little, I don't know, it was weird stuff. It wasn't like polyfill. So I'm going to get some polyfill and restuff that one. And I've got this gray gingham, and I bought, this fabric here. This fabric was on the clearance aisle, and then that was on sale. And then I've got some felt that I'm going to play around with some DIYs as well. Now, the last DIY that I have done is this sign. I copied Auntie Cuckoo on this one. I just painted my stick. It was this color, and I just wanted it a little bit lighter. And I love how this turned out. I've still got a Dollar Tree pumpkin back there that I need to do something with too, but I really, really, really love this sign and how it turned out. Overall, I'm pleased at how things are turning out, and I'm excited to get all my stuff out of the attic. I'm going to paint these lanterns. I've got 2 more here hiding. I was cleaning and playing around with them. So I've got a lot of DIYs to do, lots of spray paint on hand, and ready to get these done. So unfortunately, in this season of life we're in, this is where I spend a lot of my time, is in this chair, taking care of this one. And it's been stressful. I'm going to be honest with you. It's been stressful here lately. Just having a clingy baby. My other babies were, I thought they were clingy, but she is a lot clingier than the other ones. And she's very demanding. She really likes what she likes. She doesn't like purees. She wants to have real food. And I'm trying to, watch her little tummy and not give her, a bunch of junk and sugar. And I don't want, anything bad for her. But she's just been awful clingy. Hadn't you? So yes. So I need my mama. I need my mama. Said, but I am so funny. Said, I'm so funny. Yeah. And she's learned how to crawl recently. And she can wave bye-bye and hello.
And she knows how to play patty cake.
So I can clap and play patty cake and baby shark. So she's growing, and I know this is just a season, and I keep trying to remind myself that. And she's 8 months old. And just in a few days, she'll be 8 months old. So I just try to keep reminding myself to, that God's kind of put me through this, and I need to spend time with her because she's my last baby, and I need to soak it in a little bit. It's just hard sometimes when you want to cook, or you need to cook, and you need to get chores done, and you want to have time for yourself. I kind of just broke down the other night because she's going through what's called the 8th month sleep regression. Are you trying to get my phone? You just say hi. Just say hi. And it just, she's like getting rid of one of her naps during the day. So she's kind of trying to find her own pattern and her sleep pattern. She did sleep through the night last night from like 10 to, it's like 8:30 now in the morning. So she did sleep pretty good last night. Oh yeah. And she does really good, except towards the evening time. She doesn't really know how to wind down, so we've got to work on that. But anyway, that's my rant. It's putting a damper on videos. I just feel like it's putting a damper on my videos, and just I want you guys to see part of our life, but it's really hard when you have 4 kids and you're homeschooling, and you have church obligations and home obligations, and you need time with yourself and time with your husband and time with your kids and downtime, and you got so much to do. So it's a lot when you have a clingy baby. So as you can probably guess, I didn't get any of my chores done that I wanted to before they woke up. But that's okay. That's, just how it goes. I've already started waking up some of the kids. And they usually wake up once they hear other people up, but we'll just have to see how long they sleep, and when we get ready to get breakfast going. What you doing? Huh? Yeah, just moving around. You brush your teeth?
Yes.
Good. So no more stinky morning breath? Okay. Alright, so I'm going to try to get a load of laundry going and start working my kitchen after breakfast. See how that goes.
What are you doing, sis?
Okay, so I think for breakfast I'm going to fry up some sausage and some eggs. We have a bunch of sausage left from a pig we did a couple years ago, or not a year, it's been about a year. Anyway, we're going to eat some of that and hopefully get started to work after the baby gets down for her naps. We got breakfast done. We're working on eating it. She is loving her some scrambled eggs here recently, so that's kind of been her go-to breakfast. See, they're so yummy. So I love my scrambled eggs. And I, of course, do those with no seasoning at all. I put some Kerrygold butter in there too, so they don't stick to the pan, and that's all that's in there. Say it. Yum, 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 yum. Yum, yum, yum. Okay, so she's got some, I've got some sausage and eggs, and the kids are going to do toast and jelly, and she's doing cheese and toast and sausage. And so juice. And Clayton has not woke up yet, and we're not going to bother him, are we?
No.
Was your breakfast good? Is your sissy silly? Was your breakfast good? Yeah, I'm such a happy baby.
Yes, you are.
Okay, guys, so it's finally the afternoon, and it's about 6 o'clock. I fixed to start supper. I got my dishes caught up, and I'm fixing to go put them away and get that going. But anyway, I've got some exciting news. I was just playing around with Cora in the floor and just kind of stuck my finger in her mouth because, you know, she's teething. And I just kind of done that and say, I have my first tooth. So she's 8 months old and finally has her first tooth. So I'm really excited. Yeah. See? There's the camera. Yeah. So, anyway, I guess that's maybe why she's had a rough couple of days. So, we're going to see about it. It's only one so far, so she probably still has the other one right beside it. Not too far along, but anyway, let's go get supper started. So, I'm going to go ahead and show you what I've got going on for supper. And this is also kind of a freezer meal. So, let me turn the camera around. Okay. So, I've got about 8 russet potatoes in my Instapot. And I'm going to do twice baked potatoes. Here's what's left out of the bag. I'm going to go ahead and do the whole bag, but I didn't want to overfill this, but I'm thinking I'm going to go ahead and put them in here and hope for the best, because I think if I put them on there just a little bit longer than I normally do, they'll all get done. So I usually do it 12 minutes, but since I went ahead and done the whole bag, I'm going to do it for 15. And then you do it on manual pressure. I'm going to do it for 15 minutes, and they will come out perfect and ready to cool. You can do these, like rub some salt and oil on them and then bake them for just a few minutes to get the outside crispy if you like that. But since I'm doing twice baked potatoes, I'll do the ones that we're eating, and then I'll do the ones in the freezer, but I'll show you that. Okay guys, so I've got the meatloaf mixed. My hands are freezing, and I'm going to get this in the oven. I've also got some chicken, 2 packs of chicken breast in my crock pot. Just doing those like I normally do, nothing fancy there. But I've got the rest of this bag of meat to fry. So I'm going to fry this up for several meals this coming week, and then even meals that we don't plan for or hadn't planned for yet. And then I'm going to get this in the oven and it'll be done. My potatoes are still going. They've got about 6 minutes left, and then I'll do a natural pressure release on those for 10 minutes. Okay, so I got those out about 21 minutes after they had got done, and I just started cutting them in half and to let them cool for a minute before I started scooping them out. And about a few in, I realized that the skin was just too soft on these, so I ended up chucking the idea of doing twice baked potatoes and just a big pot of mashed potatoes, like loaded style, the same way. I done some butter, sour cream, cheddar cheese, bacon bits, and some green onions, and some salt and pepper. And just mix that up really good, and it was all great. Okay guys, so I think I'm actually just going to go ahead and wrap up this vlog. We have had a long day, and we're just going to go relax and watch some TV. I will show you what I've got done right here. Potatoes done. And like I said, what I ended up doing is just mixing them up, and I'm just going to put them out like little cakes on here and freeze them later. My chicken's still cooking. I gotta wash up a lot of dishes that have stacked up. So anyway, I'm kind of done. My phone's done dead, and I'm ready to eat and get my baby to bed and relax.